I'm just putting the message, just a moment, to all the participants. So Pranita and the queries are missing. That might be. So Shivanand need to join. So let him join. Okay. In the meantime, we'll start. Okay.
Yeah,
So
Sundar, I'm in Sundar.
you are in. Okay.
Yeah, Sundar.
Okay. So do you have any doubts in the last class? So till now, what we have practiced?
Sundar, I have a doubt. Like, what is happening is my server is getting restarted whenever I minimize the root server.
Minimize the root server. I don't understand what is that.
Yeah, this like GitHub. We are connecting the Git to the EWS, right? EC2, any of the instance. So when I minimize it in background, and when I work on Git or like Jenkins or a GitHub. So again, when I reopen it, what is happening is it is connecting to the normal IP address.
I didn't get the point. So you are not explaining well. I will make you as a presenter. Wait.
Sundar, Mahendra here, Sundar.
Yeah.
Even Siddharth, I've noticed this in Siddharth laptop also. The issue is that post connecting your EC2 instance through Git Bash, if you are leaving it idle for a little bit of time, it is getting disconnected and you have to reconnect to the instance.
Exactly. That is a timeout. It is the behavior.
Okay. So what?
It's a behavior.
Can we increase the timeout?
No, actually, in my office laptop, it behaves. It depends on the version of the Git bash and even the version of the things that whatever you are using in your laptops. Okay, so this laptop, whatever I am working on that, there is no timeout. You see now, if you see here, still. So the problem here is this is a problem. So he said restarting, server need to be restarted. So there is no point of restarting here actually. You have to reconnect, that's it. So server restarting means it should shut down and shut. So that is what he told, Shivanand. So is it restarting or you have to reconnect?
No, I need to reconnect it again. That's what the same he said.
Yeah, so this is the same issue. Okay, so it is it depends on the laptop to laptop. Okay, but it is not a laptop. I would say that it's a version of the Git bash, I would say.
Oh, fine, sir.
Okay.
So even another issue is that when it's reconnecting, I need to start it from again. I need to install my events again. Java, it's showing the Java version is also not available.
No, that is not possible. That is not possible. See, that for sure it will not be happen.
No, so I actually did it for 3 times on the.
Shivanand, one thing you have to understand. Okay, computer will never do the mistake. We, the human, will do the mistake. Okay, you have to always think in that way. Okay, so the thing here is, for sure, if you have installed the Maven in one machine, okay, if you are reconnecting to that machine, okay, the machine image will not be disturbed. That is called as a snapshot of the machine. So snapshot of the machine, for sure, it will be remains the same. Okay. If such things are happening means, so you are connecting to the other server in the meantime. Show me now, I bet you 1,000 or 2,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees. Okay, it never will happen. So that I'm sure. That's the reason I'm telling this to you. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
So we will try.
Okay.
So what I understood is you have did something. Okay, you have did something over there. Let's say you have installed the Maven or Apache on that machine, and after the timeout, when you are just again connecting to that machine, you mean to say that the Apache is not there again. You have to install. This is what you are telling.
Yeah. Even Java also is like Java is also showing the same things on the.
Okay, fine. Let's see now. You see. It means that what you are telling is Java. So Java version here, I am just typing Java version here. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is telling that I don't have Java. So this is what it is telling. Okay.
Yes.
So here what I am going to do is app get install
Yeah.
JDK default something like that, or default JDK.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know which server it is, so we'll see. Fine. So now when I'm just doing the host name, so the 110, right? So host name is 110. Okay. So we will see which server is having 110 here in the meantime. Yeah, this server, I guess. No, this server. So the chef demo workstation. Okay. So this is a workstation server. You see now. So now what I'm going to do is, let's say that it's getting timeout. Okay. So it's getting timeout. What will happen is you have to put Control C, something like that, right? You have to put some Control C and you have to come out of it. Let's say that. So I'm just abruptly cutting it. Exit. So what you mean to say now is you will be connecting like this, right? In your real-time situation. So, yeah. So now let's see, I have installed the Java package, right? So when I'm just doing the things again, you see, if Java got installed, it doesn't mean that it will go.
Yeah, fine.
Maybe you can try now. So maybe you are connecting to the different server. So that's a mistake we are doing. So it never does such kind of mistakes.
Oh, okay, fine, Sandra. I'll do it. Sure.
Okay, fine. So now what we have seen in the chef is two things we have seen, right? You are sure about the bootstrap, right? So everybody knows about the bootstrap now. So I'm just moving to the next part. Correct?
Yeah, fine.
So this is what we have to see now. So we already did the bootstrap, and now you need to tell me what is the chef workstation. So what it is used, the chef server. So what it is used, and for chef server and chef agent, right? So normally in everything it is going to be the chef and agent. This is the architecture. So in between now the workstation is coming into picture. So what is this workstation? Is something which we are going to do the development whatever we want. We are just going to do the development here. Okay. So this is what the use of the workstation. So from this workstation only we are going to create a cookbook. May you know what is the cookbook? I told you what is cookbook. Can anyone tell me what is cookbook?
It is a collection of recipes where recipes are the instructions that we use. We give for them.
Okay. So the cookbook is something which is the instruction. It can be used for either a infrastructure deployment. Okay. Two things you are going to do in the chef. Either you are going to do the infrastructure, so infrastructure installation, which is going to be a software installation, or application deployment. So it is mean to just say that the application is going to be deployed, which can be your code, the code deployment. Either the software deployment, or can be a code deployment, or the file deployment. So this is what the chef does. Only three things. Why chef? If a simple question, if you are asking why chef and puppet, it is going to use only three things. One is infrastructure deployment. I am going to install the softwares on the machine. See, why we are going for a chef? If you have 5 VMs in your company, easily you can maintain your infrastructure easily. If you are having 500 VMs, that is a problem. Okay. Now you understand why we are going for a chef. What is the problem will be, you have to maintain your code, you have to maintain your software which is in the servers, and we also need to install the correct configuration. So maybe the configurations of the server has to be monitored. Okay, so now we need to create the cookbooks, and cookbooks will be having a recipe, and recipe will be having resources. Okay, so this is what now is. Now we have just used the chef workstation, so now we will not use this. So just we will be using will not have this, so we will just terminate it also. So we will terminate it. I'm just terminating this one. So now what we need to do is we are having some deployment node, right? So we will create a new node. Okay, we will launch the new node and do all the things newly. So what we are going to do now? So till now we have seen some few parts of chef, right? So I'm just going to redo that in a different way. But so I'm just going to launch new chef machine, which is it is going to use my workstation here in my AWS instance. So till now we have seen the workstation in my Windows laptop, right? But again I'm putting this chef in the cloud. Okay, so which is going to be my chef server or chef dev. The development of my cookbook is going to happen here. Okay, so let's see. And first of all, what we need to do here is we need to just, when I terminate it, automatically it got terminated, you see. So now we need to download the chef. So how should I download the chef? So chef workstation setup Ubuntu. So what we are going to do, I'm just going to download my software, chef software, right? Workstation software. So what I'm going to do, so chef workstation software, you see, the wget is something which you can just directly import the things from the internet. This is a Debian package. I'm just going to download the package for now. So before that, I need to just connect to the server. So I'm just connecting to my chef workstation server now. So yes. So I just went into the server. So nothing. It is a bare machine now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste. Okay, sorry. This is not a command. This is a command that I need to paste it to install my chef, right? So I'm just installing my chef in my AWS machine. But till now, what we have did the things in your Windows, right? So now you have downloaded the chef, right? And you need to just install the chef. How we can do it? So if it is a Debian package, you have to install using the command called dpkg. Okay, Debian package installation. So I used to install. So whatever it is, you see now. So now you have to install this. So what is the command that you have to use? dpkg. Okay, -i. You have to install this. So insert. I am just inserting this chef Debian package. You see, the chef workstation is getting, or the chef DK developer kit is getting installed here. It means that the knife is getting installed here. Simply to say, the knife is getting installed here. You see, the knife is getting installed here. So let's see. Okay, so KNIFE, knife. If we are typing the command, so it is very fast, you see. Previously, when you are typing the knife command, it will be very slow. Now it is getting more faster and faster. Okay, so this is the advantage of installing the chef in your AWS cloud. Okay, so this is the first and foremost thing that you have to do now. Now, once you have installed your chef, okay, you just try to create some directory for you. It is same thing, chef_repo. Okay, let's create a directory and let's try to work on inside the directory. Now we will just create a small recipe. Okay, we will try to create a small recipe in the local itself. I'm not going to use any any now. So just first we will create some small recipe which we have created on the day, right? We have created on the day small recipe. So we'll just try to create a demo recipe .rb. So which is a Ruby file, right? So in this, what we need to do, the first recipe which we have used is nothing but file. So file, it's going to be somewhere lib, something like that. I'm just going to create a hello world.txt. So this is a file that I need to do. So it is do and it is going to be and the action is going to be create. So create is a default action, but you don't have to give the action name, but you can give the content. Okay, content. Content. Okay, the content is going to be something like hello world. So let's see now to do this in the local itself. Okay, so we will see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to there if it is the demo machine which is my node, which is this node. You see, if this is my node, I need to give the command call which is chef client, right? On the day I have used chef client command. Now here I need to use chef apply because I'm just going to apply the local one, right? So apply, what is that recipe? So it is, I'm just trying to apply the recipe here. You see, it got applied. Now you can just go and check in this place. Okay, just you can cap this. You see the hello world got displayed. So it is a very miniature version, first example of the chef. So how you can install your chef DK in your local machine, or you can install in your workstation. And first of all, that whatever development you are going to do, it has to be checked inside your workstation itself. Understood? So I have not used this part. So I have not at all used this bootstrap, nothing I have used. So I am just using this machine as a standalone machine. I am installing the chef on these things and I am just working on this machine, right? You got it right? Yes? Yes or no?
Yeah, Sundar.
Okay, good. So now we will make something which is more interesting. So the difference here is the chef apply command. What I have used is I have used the command called chef apply, right? So I have used the command which is a chef apply to do this activity. Now it is just a, now I have only used this what I would say, I have used just a recipe, right? Now we can create a cookbook here also, and we can locally check the cookbook, and after that you can upload it to your hosted server. That is also possible. Now to create, on the day I tried it, right? So I have given the name wrongly, right? Chef.
Cookbook create.
No. Chef generate. So first of all, we need to mkdir cookbook. Manually we are doing everything now. Cookbook. So I'm just going inside the cookbook. Chef. Okay. Chef generate, generate, I guess, or cookbook generate. I'm not sure. It's not create, but something generate cookbook or cookbook generate. So I'm not. So chef cookbook generate demo demo SRI, something like that. Yeah. So it is going to be chef generate cookbook. Yeah. You see now the cookbook got generated. You see, in this place, the cookbook will be generated. If you are using tree view on this demo, so it will be visible for you. The tree is not there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to install the tree view. I think on the day I have used one tree view and showed you, right?
No, Sundar, this is the first time we are listening about tree view.
Tree is a command in a Linux. It just displays the things in a beautiful way. You see? No, when I'm teaching you Maven, I have teached about this tree view, I guess. Okay, leave it, that's fine. So you now understood what is tree view. It clearly tells about what is the folder structure in this and what are all the files which is already there. Got the point?
Yeah, Sundar.
Okay, so this is a recipe file, you see? This recipe file and this is a default.rb. So till now we have just manually run the recipe, and now what I have did is I have created the cookbook and the recipe is inside, and I need to put the resource. So whatever the resource it is there, I need to put it over here. Okay, cd demo sra, okay, demo sra, and which is going to be a recipe. And in this recipe file, I just want to open this default.rb and make some changes over here. Okay, so now what I am going to do is, till now I have used only the resource called file, right? There are a lot of resources available. So the main resource in the, you just need to by heart this. So package, service, okay, cookbook file, cookbook file, cookbook file, remote file, okay, cron tab. So these are all the different resources to do, done. Everything should be do and done, do and end. Okay. So everything just or execute. There is something called execute. So this is also the before this. So these are all the different resources that is used inside your cookbook writing. Okay. So while you are talking about the ex execute, execute, what is the spelling? execute, execute. Okay. This execute, do and done. So everything which is going to be a resource for you. So one of the resources now what we are going to do is just I am going to install some web server. Okay, so the web server normally it is not an application server. I am just going to install a web server. So I'm not going to create any file. So I'm just going to install some web server. So the web server is nothing but package. You don't have to check anything. So Chef is very intelligent to take the package from its itself, okay, from the developer kit. What is the package? The package is going to be Chef Apache 2 is a package, and I'm just going to do, and the action is going to be install, I guess. Okay, install is the action, okay, and end, or yes, end, I guess. And once it is there, I need to do the service also. So I need to just make it as a service and to run it. Okay. So Apache 2, because what is a service? What is the difference between the Chef package and the service? Is nothing but package will install it. Okay. And service will make it enable. Okay. So it is something which is going to be, action is going to be, I think, enable, and I am going to start the service. So I think this is what you have to do. I am not sure about the syntax, but let's see the syntax later. But this is what the code that you are going to write it for the infrastructure installation. So I am just going to install this one, right? So which I have told, one of the main operation of Chef is nothing but installing a software. You are going to install a software by using the Chef. Okay, so let's see whether how it was there before or sorry. So let me check. I have some cookbook which is possible. Might be here. Okay, let's see in this app.java. So the recipe of this is going to be, yeah. So yeah, like this it should be action. You have to put it the service as this, like this. So any package that we are going to do should be like this. Okay, so instead of this, it is going to be Apache 2. Like this, you can put Nginx, you can put Postgres, which is a open DB, okay, open source DB. You can put SQL also. Anything, whatever you want, you can put it. But you need to download the things from the internet. I will tell you directly also. You can do this. I will tell you. Okay. You don't have to do all these things. So directly you can do this. So first I will try to execute manually, and after that I will ask you to download from the site. There is also something which is called as a, in the Chef it is nothing but the supermarket, Chef supermarket. So in Puppet it is called as a Puppet Forge. Okay, so what is nothing but it is a collection of recipes which is available, or the collection of manifest or a module which is available, right? So this is a place where you can just get the things handy. Okay, now what I am going to do is I just saved it. Now what we need to do here is we need to run the we need to run this cookbook, okay, locally. So chef cookbook, okay, something local, and I'm not sure how to run this one locally, so we'll see. Yeah, so it is going to be cookbook, demo SRA, recipe, default. Yeah, so I'm not sure how to run it locally. I'm not sure about the syntax. Let me get it from internet. So till now what we have did, we have uploaded the cookbook, right? We have uploaded the cookbook into your Chef server and we have run it, right? So what we did, we need to, by using the nice upload command, we need to upload the cookbook into the Chef hosted server, and we are running there in the nodes, right? So since I am using a Chef as a standalone, so standalone Chef, so I am not depending on any Chef server, I am not connecting to anything. So just I am going to check my infrastructure here itself in my Chef workstation. So I need to create my cookbook here, and I need to test my cookbook here itself, not somewhere. So checking the cookbook, run cookbook locally, Chef run cookbook locally. I think Chef apply is a command, I guess, or I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, I think Chef client, I think locally you have to give. So Chef client, you have to give locally everything, I guess. Generate cookbook, okay. Template cookbook, okay, not required. Template is not required. This is not required. So kitchen is not required. Just kitchen, that's not. So they are using kitchen to test it, but want locally how to check it. think you need to use chef client. Okay. Chef client. Something local I need to use. Chef client local. So chef apply may be useful. Yeah, it tells the name of the recipe, that's fine. But I want the cookbook to be applied. Okay, we can use. We can do that. I'm sure about it. I forgot the syntax. Okay, so I will come back to you on this point. Okay, so now we can use the chef apply itself. Okay, so you can use chef apply itself. So what we have to apply here is, so you have to apply in the cookbook, and you can apply the demo SRA. Okay, and after that what you can do is you can also use the recipe, and you can use default data. So you can just apply this manually, and you can see, you see it is getting, this cookbook is applying the things in a local. So if you want to use something apply in a local, you need to use chef apply. If you want to run something in the node, you can use chef client. Okay, I think we need to, in this point, if we need to run this cookbook just like that, so we have to use the chef client and something called -- local mode, and the recipe is equal to this recipe. So this is what we have to give it, but I will come back to the syntax tomorrow, so I will check and come back to you. But you see now this machine is engaged, so this machine is connected with the, so now this machine is installed with the Apache, yes. So now you can just copy this and see it will be running. This machine will be having, so just default port is 80, so it will be working. Yeah, it will not be working because I have not opened the port yet, so I need to open the port. So once I open the port, it will be working for us. So only 22 is open, so now I'm just opening everything and it will be working for me now. Yeah, so it is working for me now, right? So this is a place how you can check the default, how it is working. Okay, defaultly, how we are going to work with the chef. So now what I have showed you is how locally this chef workstation is getting built in the AWS. So we have installed this chef workstation on the AWS machine in a cloud. Okay, and we have not connected yet with the server and the node. Now the next topic is the first point, how you can solo. So this is called chef solo. Okay, so how we have individually configured the chef, and how we have run the cookbook and the recipes on this machine itself. Now what we need to do is we need to connect to my chef server. So how to connect to my chef server? So already I have my things, right? So which is my, so already I have my starter kit. So now by using the starter kit, we need to connect it, right? So this is a starter kit and this is the place. So now what we need to do is we need to just go to some other place. Okay, so just some other place of this machine. So what we need to do is same thing as I did for the Artifactory. I need to do the same thing. So I went to downloads. Okay, so SCP, what I need to do the SCP here is aws.com, aws underscore what is the key, right? Key.perm. So this is a perm file that I need to use. What I need to do is I need to use the chef starter kit, right? What is that? It is going to be the download chef starter kit, correct? Yes. Chef underscore. So I need to use correctly this 16, right? I need to use 16 correctly. So how should I use this correctly? Maybe that zip, I will just rename that zip so it will be easy for me to do that. So I don't have to. So where is this? So it is going to be modified, right? Last modified and last modified. Checking. Yes, chef starter, right? So I'm just making the renaming of this one is equal to hyphen. Okay. So just I have renamed this one, so it will be easy for me to copy this. Okay. So hyphen I AWS underscore key. Okay. AWS underscore key dot perm. Now I'm just going to use chef starter zip. To which machine I need to copy this zip? So I need to copy to this machine, right? To get connected. So now what we need to do is we need to go to this machine to get connected about it. So chef dev, so this is a development server, right? So this is mission. So the user at the rate server name, right? So I'm just going to connect it in this place. So I'm just copy pasting this and say, yeah, this is the place I just want to copy it. So this zip is going to get copied in that location. Now you see it got copied. So this is a way that I'm just going to try to connect to my chef node workstation into my chef node, right? So I have to anyway something I need to do like this. So you see here, so where it is now, it should come to this location. So it should be chef repo. But the problem here is you have the things in home Ubuntu, right? In this place you have the chef. So in this place you think you have this. So what we have to do is you need to copy this one. So CP copy this chef this one to. So I'm not sure which is the place that we are previously. We are in this path, right? So this path. Okay. So what we will do is copy, which is something it is in home Ubuntu, which is chef starter kit to this location. That's it. So what I'm going, yeah. So I'm just going to copy this place. Yeah, it copied. You see. Now what you need to do is you need to use unzip to zip it. So let's see whether the unzip is there or not. You don't have unzip. So you need to install the unzip for this. So please install the unzip for this. You unzip it. So now what we need to do is we need to unzip it, right? Unzip. So unzip, what you need to do, you need to unzip this chef starter kit. Now you see it got unzipped now. Okay, so this got unzipped now and it is in the name of chef repo now. So I think, no. So what happened here? So in which name it got unzipped? I'm not sure. Previously, yeah. This is the one it got unzipped now, I guess. Correct? Yes. So this is the one it got unzipped and automatically you are having, what is that you are having? You are having a chef repo. So inside this chef repo, you must have .chef also, and you see now these two things are getting connected automatically. So these two things are there, the knife.rp and everything is there. Now I think you can just go with a command called knife. Okay, so we can check knife client 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 list. So I don't know why this authentication is getting failed. It should not be failed. Okay, leave it. Let's see. So now you see what I did. I did very simple thing. What I have did is I have just downloaded the Chef starter kit to this place. That's it. In the location called Chef repo. So in this Chef repo, I have just downloaded the Chef starter kit, and I try to make the connection between my hosted Chef. You see, I try to make the connection between my hosted Chef, manage IO, and this place. Okay. So you see in the administration, if you see this is the one, so we try to just do the connection between this one. That's it. So this one and this one is getting connected by using this Chef thing now. So now what we need to do here, so we need to try a bootstrap, right? We need to do a bootstrap. So what we need to do bootstrap, if you want a bootstrap from this location, you need to just do something like this, right? So do I have any place the bootstrap command? Just I'm thinking. So no, nowhere I think I have bootstrap command. No. So what? Let me try to do a bootstrap command again. So you see now. Okay, so what I will do is I will try to bootstrap the thing, so maybe not this one, so I will just remove this on required, so I'll use this one. Okay. So what we need to do, so the nice bootstrap command has to be executed here, right? So server we will do, so we will do the bootstrap of this server or anything, so deployment server, yeah, deployment node, this can be bootstrap, and I am just making sure that the connection is opened or not. Okay. Yeah, the traffic is open, no issue. So I'm just using this one of the server. So oh my god, sorry, I don't have to connect it. So only thing is I just need to use my bootstrap machine, right? So I'm just using the bootstrap here for this machine. So I need to use my private IP. So now what I'm doing is here I'm just putting, it should not be a user file, it should be Ubuntu, UBUNT, Ubuntu. Okay. And the identification file is, I need to put my identification file here. So awskey.com. So I need to put my identification file here. And I'm just going to say copy. In the meantime, what I need to do in this machine, I don't have in my machine, so it's not required. I'm just logging out of this machine. So I'm just going to use say வெளியே போங்க இந்த லேப்டாப் என்ன பண்றப்பா Okay, so now I'm just going to do the bootstrap on this point here. Okay, so just repo. One second, guys, one second. Here, So here what I'm going to do is I need to put my AWS key, so that otherwise my AWS key will be failing, right? AWS key dot profile. So I just need to put this place, okay, in this place. So where is my AWS key now? So it is going to be AWS key. Yeah. So this is a file. Just I'm copying this file and putting here. So I just copy paste this file here. I saved it. So now I need to do my bootstrap command. So the bootstrap. So I'm doing my bootstrap, which is nice. Bootstrap SSH gateway, Ubuntu user, Amazon.com, user is Ubuntu, sudo, awskey.com. So this is a perm file which I have just copied it, I guess. Yeah. So this is the one, and the node is going to be web one. Let's see. What is this? Failed to authenticate this one with the key, this one. Invalid signature for the user or a client. Why? So like this, we will be having the error because we are just trying to do it from the cloud, right? So there is something which is blocking us. Okay, so in my normal laptop it is working, and in my cloud it is not working. Means something which is, you see.
Sundar?
So maybe, yeah.
No, I'm just guessing this might be a problem. Is this the problem because we have installed other starter kit? Because it says Honey Sundar that 30 is
Mm-hmm.
matching with that. So starter kit we would have installed would have taken some other starter kit.
No, this is what, this starter kit only I have taken it. I'm sure about it. Okay, so the download the starter kit. Maybe I'm again downloading it. Okay, so the starter kit, what I'm doing here is now extract to the starter kit 16. Why it is 16? Normally the latest one is 17, right? Why it is taking a 16? Okay, maybe this is what the problem may be. This is what the problem may be. Rename all, maybe. What I will do is to make sure this, okay, what I will do is I will just remove this. I will delete it, and I will delete the starter kit 17 also. We'll see now. So download the starter kit again, and I'm just downloading it, and now it is going as a 16. Okay. So now what I'm showing is extract to 16. Yes. Yeah, already, yeah, that is not a problem. So this is a problem. So I think already the HF16 is there, so that's a problem. I have extracted this place. So you will be seeing, you see, 16 and 17 is already there. Now if I delete it, it will be okay. So 16, okay. So now extract to this place. So hope it will be extracted now. So let's see. So we will just try to copy paste this one and put it in our PUM file. So what is this? So Honey Sundar, not this place. So we need to put it in this place. So this VI Honey Sundar PUM. So I'm just deleting the PUM which I have right now, and I'm going to copy paste the PUM which I have newly created. So now let's see to Bootstrap. We will see. Yeah, there is something which is blocking. Some firewall is getting blocked. So this is a problem. You see, the invalid signature for this user, it could not able to connect this place. That is a problem. From this machine, let's try to curl it. Okay, so let's try to curl it. Mhm. Let's see, wait. So let me check in the Google. Administration tab, go to new generation, go to organization menu, generate a new. Go to this place, organizations, okay. So I'm just going to go to the organization. So I'm just going to go to organization menu and generate a new key, new knife and a new validator key. So validator, I think, should I need to generate my new validator key, reset the validator key. So I have already did it, generate the knife configuration, reset my validator key. Yeah, I think, so please note that this reset my. So I have resetted my validator key and also I have generated my knife.rb also. Let's see.
But you haven't copied the key that you have resetted, because it said that you need to either copy or download the key.
Yeah, I have downloaded the key. You see, this is the validator key that I have downloaded it also. So, but I'm not going to use this validator less entry only I'm doing. Let's see anyway. It will be like this only. This will be headache only. So if you are doing with from AWS, so it will be headache. So that's the reason first I have showed it the easy way of doing it. Okay, but some issues will be there here and there if you are doing this one. So nothing is changed, but why it is having an issue, I'm not sure. Okay, so is it changed? Anything is getting changed? Can you just have a moment? Nothing is changed. Everything is same, right? Nothing is changed. So nothing is changed. Everything is same. Okay. So now we will try to do one operation. So which can be chef or knife. Okay. Knife. Knife. SSL FETCH. Fetch. It will be fetching this. Now we will see knife CLINT client list. So it should list our validator key. This is a problem. So failed to authenticate this one. So error failed to authenticate this one. Why something maybe chef verify. Right. VE verify. No. It's just verifying the packages are running or not. So I'm just trying to troubleshoot the different ways to do this. This is the answer that new validator key, run it again. No, it is not. So Nothing to do with the validator key. We are not using from administrator tab just name generate the organization level. You see, that's it. It will be working for you. So just this is issue is with the client key. So you have to just restart the client key, then it will be working for you. But invalid signature for the user client. So am I using the name and all right, the spelling and all right? So it can be like this, a small silly mistake also possible. So ls hyphen, for sure this should work. And I'm not sure why. So there is no users actually. So in the organizations, I'm just saying this organization, and Hani Sundar is the name. He is the member, and these are validate. I have not used anything here. So Hani Sundar form is there. I'm not going to use it. So starter kit is create. That's fine. So the same thing is getting used. Okay, so let's see now. This is the last try. It's the same. It starts with MI. Here also it starts with putting home. Yeah, it starts, which is correct. So now I'm just going to again fetch the SSL. So I'm just going to fetch the SSL certificates again. Stupid, it is working. I don't know why it is. You see, I didn't do anything. So only thing maybe what difference you did? What difference you see here? Something a small thing. You see what I did? So I did the same thing. Maybe I have pasted this Honey Sundar this 30 differently. So till now I have just opened in the WordPad and copied it, right? So now what I have did is I have just opened with the Notepad and copied it. So this is what the difference I made it, right? And now I don't know, it started working. Anyway, fine. You see guys, so this is a small issue. So this kind of small issues may be coming for you. So you have to think in such a way. Okay. Are you getting the? Are you getting the point? Are you there, guys?
Yes, Sundar.
You see now the bootstrapping is there. Now it is saying enter the password for this one. So it is not accepting. So it's asking for the password now. So no, actually why it is asking for the password, I don't know. Maybe we will do the bootstrap with the Ubuntu user itself, maybe then. But that doesn't matter. Actually, we are passing the AWS. Okay. Yeah. So your key, yeah. Okay. So your private key cannot be loaded. Okay. So you need to put your private key in this location. Then only I can do it. So that's fine. So what we can do here is, so we will just copy the root. No, you don't have the chef repo itself, right? So this is you cannot just do the bootstrap here. So you need to do the bootstrap only in that place, because the problem here is you don't have it correctly. So you don't have the chef repo, right? So you don't know the bootstrap machine and what it has to be connected. So this is the reason for that. So what we can do is, now it is asking for the username and password, right? So what we will do is we will try to connect this machine here from this local with SSH. So now we'll try to first ping the machine. Whether the ping is working or not, we will see. Ping should be success, I guess. So like this, we have to real time, we have to troubleshoot it. Okay. You see now the ping is success. Good. So now we need to try to enter from this machine to this machine, right? So by using SSH, you know the SSH before. Ubuntu @. Okay. So here SSH. Just give the SSH. Okay. Moment, guys. So sorry guys. So fine. So now the problem here is I got connected to this machine. So the node is getting connected here. You see the web1 node, but it could not able to connect. Real bootstrap is not completed here. Only the name has added. That's it. But the problem here is there is some issue that it could not able to connect it, right? So the node is already there. It is saying that shall I override? Yes, you please override it. And the client is also please override. And creating a new client. But the problem here is it could not able to connect to this server. So from this machine, there is some issue that it is blocking that to connect from this place to that place, right? So from this server, I could not able to reach my node. There is some problem. So we need to solve it. So then what I have did is I manually try to first of all reach from this machine to that machine, which is possible or not. Okay. So let's try that. Okay, I'm just trying that only right now to troubleshoot it. Okay, so I'm just trying to do the SSH to this machine. It is telling the permission denied. Then what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to enter by using my perm key, which should allow me technically. You see? It is saying the bad permission of the perm key is there. My permission of the perm key is bad. So that's the reason it could not able to allow me. So what now we need to see what is my permission of my perm key. You see? So what is the permission of my perm key is going to be, you see, read, so which is going to be 644. So this is my perm key permission. So normally we need to check what is my perm key permission in the. So we can check the perm key permissions. You see. So what is the right permission of the perm key? So like this it is asking. See, since it is a Windows, it was taking. So since we are going for the thing, so what should I do? So you see, it is saying since the thing whatever we have here is 644 permission, right? So this is the problem. So So what's the answer? We will see the answer it is. So 5 answers are there. So what they are doing? So tell me the answer, boss. They are just doing things. Yeah. So it should be 400. 400 is the permission, right? So 400 means nobody should not write it. Okay. So it should be chmod 400 and the AWS key. So now we will try to connect it first of all. You see it got connected successfully. Now we will try to bootstrap the things. Okay, so we will do the bootstrap now command. Now the bootstrap might be working. Check. So, oh my God, like again the same issue is there. Again the same issue is there. So enter the password. So it's asking for the password. Maybe am I given everything right way in the bootstrap? So UBUNTU Ubuntu. The spelling is also right. So some silly mistake. I did some silly mistake. The same thing, the chef workstation. If I am doing the things with this one, it will be bootstrapped now. But only in this one, it is not getting bootstrapped. Means there is a mistake that we are doing right now here. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir, I
we will
think
see.
that IP
Yeah.
address is already added, right? So we cannot we cannot give different node names to the same IP address, right?
No, we can give it.
So can we create two nodes on the same server?
Yes, it's possible. It's possible. You can create the two nodes in the same server also. Maybe, okay, no issue. I'm just giving the separate name. Let's see. I'm just giving the demo SRA1. So let's see. There's a new node name. It's creating a node name. You see, it's throwing an error to me. It's throwing an error. That's fine. We will see it. So we will see some issue that is there. So we will try to solve it. We have the issue here. So let's try to put the public name maybe. I'm just trying to use my public IP to do. Same thing. See, net SSS authentication failed. So why there is it could not able to authenticate this SSH? Think, think. Gateway this user. So stupid Sundar. You see, really I am a stupid. You Oh, no. UBUNTU, Ubuntu at the rate. Yeah, I thought Ubuntu. So the spelling of the Ubuntu is wrong, maybe. That's the reason I thought. But no. One time I did the spelling mistake here. So that was not that is the reason I'm just checking too many times. I given the sudo also. I have given this also. Then why? So is it something with the Is it something with the thing? No, administration. You have to use this. Okay, let me try to create a new organization and try to launch it there. So create a new organization is nothing but I am just going to use a demo Mahi. Okay, the short name is also going to demo Mahi. So I'm creating a new organization. See, I have created the new organization here, and I'm just going to use my starter kit for this new organization. So proceed with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say I am just going to download the starter kit. So I'm just going to extract the starter kit. I have extracted here. Okay, so I have extracted here. So this is the knife.rb. So I'm just going to say this is going to be my new knife.rb, which is going to be, I'm just going to do the things from the new one. Okay, so oh my god, no, right? It is going to be 18 means it is going to be a different one. So copy. Okay, but the same key is going to be same for us now. But that's fine. So anyway, we will change that key also. Okay, I'm just deleting the key. Okay, yeah. So now we will see. We'll try to check whether this is getting connected or not. The fetch client. So I'm just going to do nice client. We will see whether this is there or demo Mahi validator is there. You see the demo Mahi validator key is there, and now this key is set. Okay. So this is a new validator key which will be there while I am doing this. Now we will see. Now we will try to bootstrap with this one. Okay, with this new key. So I'm just going to use my old one. So _1. Again, there is a mistake. It's not even taking if I'm just doing the new one also. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reset my validator. So reset my validation key. Cannot load the validator key, you see. Server error. This is a problem. So this is not working for us now. Maybe I will just try to validate this reset key. Yeah, Anisundar validator reset key. Yeah, it is downloaded. Yeah, I have downloaded it. Now what I'm going to do here is okay, you see the two keys are there. After I have validated it, okay, I have just made something there. After that, I am just having two things are there. It is not at all coming. It's just underscore validator is coming. So how it will be working? It will not work. It's a mistake I'm doing. Same thing, it's asking for same password again. Okay, we'll see. We'll see later. I will not waste the time. So you can just use it by using this this itself. Okay, don't use this AWS or don't use this cloud to do this. Okay, directly you can do this. So there is some issue with there is some blockage in the cloud. So I need to see what is blocking here at this point, and I will unblock it. Okay. So what we will do is we will meet on the same time tomorrow. Okay, guys. Bye bye. See you. I will try it by my own. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Otherwise, you can leave for the day. I'm just going to try myself. Maybe. Yeah, I will try with this notepad now. Can anyone give your email ID, guys? We'll try with that. Okay. Can anyone give your host, which is your no. I will not trust anyone. So I will do by myself. Okay. I will not trust anyone. let me try with this one. So maybe you will see. Oh my God. Hello guys, are you there?
Yes, Sundar.
You see, it's working. It's working. You see. So we have bootstrapped without the SSH gateway. So the SSH gateway is not needed in this case. It got bootstrapped. You see. So Rakesh, Sahitya. So now the bootstrap is success.
Why is that we are not?
So this is the command which.
Is it because we are using both as EC2 instances
See.
of the same user?
Sorry.
Is it because you are using the same EC2 instance of same user? Nonsense. Um,
No. Actually, there is some issue with the gateway. It is not handling the gateway in the right way.
okay.
So inside the cloud, so it depends on the machine to machine, right? So it was working with the, see, the same thing is working with the knife, okay? The same thing is working with my Windows machine, okay? When I'm trying to do from my local machine, it is working. And the same thing is not working with if I'm doing from the cloud machine, right? So there is something which is getting blocked if you are using that SSH gateway. So I think we don't have to use that SSH gateway. This is what I understood. So now you can just check in this place. So it is not a problem of anything. So just it's a problem of this one. So you see now the node is getting connected. Now you can do whatever you want in this case. Okay. So now what we have did, we have just implemented the same thing in the AWS. So now your Chef workstation is running in your AWS platform. So we have installed the things and we have bootstrapped the things with this AWS and the server and the node. Okay. So we will just do, so up to this I stop it, and we will continue the next part later. Okay.
Okay.
So just put the, can you put this command and okay, maybe I will just say to the chat. Okay, tomorrow anyway the guys will be coming, right? So we'll be telling them tomorrow. Bye bye. See you. Okay. Any doubts? Do you have any doubts here?
No, Sundar. I'll just practice and I'll get back to you on this.
Okay. Bye bye.